Tell me that it's my fault that it's over. Wish I played it different, I didn't know. All the times that you called me to be closer. Wish I paid attention, I should have known. You're probably with your friends, dancing on tabletops. Hands in his hair already, saying that you forgot about me.
Hello everyone, welcome back 1000 Life fam. If you're new here, my name's Jeanette and this is Live 1000 Lives. Today I'm going to be telling you my second angel story experience. So go ahead and sit back, grab a snack, maybe a cup of coffee or something, and enjoy. Okay, so before I get started with the story, I have to tell you a little bit of a backstory about me. When I was about 5 or 6 probably, my mom used to watch this show called Night Court. This show has been reimagined now or redone with Melissa, I can't remember her last name, but she played Bernadette in The Big Bang Theory. So the original Night Court, my mom used to watch all the time, and I don't know why I was watching it with her, or if I had gotten out of bed or what, but we were watching an episode where a pregnant lady gets stuck in an elevator and she has her baby in the elevator. Traumatized me. To this day, I still don't like elevators. To this day. I will ride them now, but when I was a kid, I would not ride them. I would walk up flights of stairs instead because I was deathly afraid that I was going to get stuck in an elevator. Okay? So keep that in mind. So my dad is a minister, or a pastor if you guys don't know. And we went to like a pastoral convention in Seattle, Bellingham area in Washington State. And we went to a hotel, and this hotel only had staircases for emergencies only. You couldn't just walk up and down the stairs. You absolutely could not. They were only for emergencies. And so we had to go up the elevator. Well, there was a guy at the counter who I started sobbing and shaking so bad, and he told us that he would ride up with us and would, you know, show me like how I could call down to the office if I did get stuck. And anyway, so he rides up with us. I don't remember his name. He looked young, to me, like probably 20s, you know, early 20s, mid 20s. And he rode up the elevator with us. And I remember when I got in the elevator, I was really nervous, and he was just talking me through everything and like showing me where the phone was, because there was a phone box so you could call the front desk or you could call 911. Showing me like the emergency button you can press and all this stuff, right? And then I all of a sudden started feeling like really at peace, and we got up to our room, or up to our floor. We said thank you, and then me and my brother proceeded to go up and down the elevator multiple times that day. Like, I was like, let's go in the elevator, let's go in the elevator. Like, it was crazy. So we spent like a night or two, I can't really remember. I think it was 2 nights there. And when we were getting ready to leave, my dad wanted to say thank you to the young man and give him a tip. And so he went to the front desk and we couldn't find this young man. And the front desk lady, you know, my dad said, hey, is so-and-so, and I cannot remember his name. Cannot remember it for the life of me. My dad asked if so-and-so was working, and the lady gave him a weird look, and he was like, kind of taken aback, and he was like, you know, he was here 2 days ago or whatever. And she goes, there's nobody here who works in this entire hotel with that name. And my dad's like, yes, there is. Like, he was at the front desk, and then he rode up the elevator with my family because my daughter's afraid of elevators. And she looked at my dad and she said, there is nobody here, not a janitor, not a maid, not a bellhop, nothing. No one with that name worked at the hotel. And so my dad comes out to the car and he's looking real troubled, you know. And he looks at me and he looks at my mom, looks at my brother, you know, and he's like, you guys remember the guy that rode up the elevator with us when we got here, right? And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, he was showing me all this stuff and whatever. And Dad said, he doesn't exist. And we're like, what? And my dad says, I think that was your guardian angel because there's no record of this guy in this hotel. And the weird part for us was that he was dressed like the other employees, and he was, I mean, it wasn't like he was shimmery. He looked like a regular person. And, you know, not like a ghost or something, you know, like you could see through him. No, he looked solid. He looked like a normal person. And my dad said, I think he was an angel, like, because that's the only thing that makes sense, right? And so after that, when we got home, I all of a sudden became afraid again of elevators. Like, I had spent the entire couple days going up and down in the elevator, and the next time we went somewhere that had an elevator, I cried. Would not get on the elevator, could not get on. And so I struggled with it until I became pregnant with Timothy. And like I said, I still struggle with it sometimes today. But I became pregnant with Timothy, and I had to ride the elevator at the hospital, right? So I didn't like it, but I did it. And then Caden, with his hearing, because he's half deaf, if you don't know, my youngest son is half deaf, we had to go to a hospital that the first like 3 floors do not have a staircase, so you have to ride the elevator up to where you need to go. And so I had to get used to it that way. So now I can ride an elevator, and most of the time when I go to get in an elevator, I will start to panic, but then I think of that guy and I get calm. I'm still a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm like, okay, you know, and I ride elevators now. So weird story, I'm sure, Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know if you think that we are crazy. Which, I mean, hey, we could be. Let me know if you think that we're right and it was an angel, or if it was a ghost, or what, because I believe in ghosts as well. So, but anyway, that is my angel story. It's not too long, there's, you know, but that is something that sticks with me all the time. And I think the thing that I remember the most about that is the feeling I got after he rode up with us, which was just a complete and total calm, totally being at peace with everything and not being afraid once. It was an amazing experience for me. I am someone who tends to be afraid a lot, and so to have a weekend where I wasn't afraid at all was crazy and exciting, you know. So anyway, that is my story, my angel story. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, ding that little bell icon, consider hitting the subscribe button so you can get more supernatural stories from me. And I'm gonna start true crime probably in January, but still, I'm going to be giving you guys ghost stories and other types of stories that I've experienced. Hit that subscribe button to learn more about all of that. If you like the reading content, I am still going to be doing book-ish stuff as well, so subscribe if you like that. Please remember to comment down below. Let me know what you thought of my story, and let me know how you are doing, if you've ever had an experience before. If you want to let me know that you were here but you don't want to comment, please leave me an angel emoji. Why the heck not? If there is one. Is there one? I think there is. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to check out the description box. It has all of my social media links, as well as my Amazon wish lists and my Etsy store, as well as mental health links. If you or someone you know needs them, please use them. Remember guys, a reader lives 1,000 lives, and so can you, so keep on reading. Remember to stay safe and healthy, be happy and kind, and always love one another. See you in the next video. Bye! You give your love to, you'll end up leaving here with someone